Hey YouTube friends, welcome to another video. Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my fall garden. Here in Central Florida, fall is one of the best time for you to actually start a garden. I'm a little bit late, and a lot of you who follow the channel know, we had some storms and stuff like that, so that kind of pushed stuff back, but the garden is still looking good. I didn't show you guys when I started the seed, but I did show you guys when I was actually saving seeds. And while I was saving those seeds, I actually broadcast some seeds in my garden bed, which I told you I was gonna do. And I want to carry you guys along and let you see what it's looking like now. So I mean, if you're in Central Florida, or even in South Florida, it's not too late to start your fall garden. You could go get your soil, get everything ready, and to start, planting your seeds, dropping your seeds. And I think you're gonna have amazing success, going into spring or good January around that time, because the traditional leafy greens, we can't grow it in the summertime here. So we gotta wait until the fall season come in, and then we could grow almost any other traditional leafy greens. One of the things I did this year was to kind of downsize my garden bed, and the reason for that was because I needed the space to put 2 mango trees, which I'm gonna actually, find other spaces to grow the vegetables, or get some containers and do a lot more container vegetable garden, because those are annuals, so I could actually reuse the soil to do other stuff when those crops do its time. But I'm gonna show you what we have going on here, and I hope this encourages you to, if you're in Central Florida or in South Florida, or in zone anywhere, zone 10, zone 9B or something like that, thing. But you know what, let me go start my fall garden. You probably can, because I'm gonna also show you some seeds that are actually just broadcast, just like maybe a couple of days ago, maybe about 5-6 days ago, and I'm going to show you they're actually popping up. So I don't think it's too late, but normally the reason why I use the word late for me is, normally I would start my fall garden in like late September, and I would be harvesting leafy greens for Thanksgiving. I've been doing that for years, but this year I didn't do that. I waited because we had one storm after the other, so I was like, let me just delay, but even though we had all those delays, the garden is still looking amazing. All right, so let me switch this camera around and show you what's going on. You're looking at, we have beautiful skies today. The temperature's a little bit warmer than yesterday, but it's still beautiful weather, beautiful skies, and stuff. All right, let me show you guys what's going on. All right. So, before I show you that's garden bed, let me show you something. So you remember I had a garden bed here. It was maybe, I think, a 10 by 4, So what I did was to, remove that garden bed to actually put 2 mango trees, over here. 2 delicious mangoes, which I know I won't have no regret, But then I actually, let's walk over here. Then I actually, just kind of change the size of this to like a 4 by 4, So even though it was a 10 by 10 by 4, I kind of push everything in. I get some screws and lock it back in. I know I have a 4 by 4 garden bed, which I think I'm gonna need more, but for everything that happened in the past couple of weeks with the storms and everything, I'm pretty much ecstatic right now to see what's going on in the garden bed. So let's go down and get a closer look and let you guys know. I know everything might look a little bit dense, but I promise you guys, they're gonna get big and lush and beautiful. You know, I've been planting dents like this for a long time, and I always have amazing success. You know, yeah. So let's see what's going on. All right. So the majority of these leafy greens right here, guys, is the Florida broadleaf mustard. One of the most amazing tasting mustard. It's not bitter at all, and it's easy to grow. Have you get some really big leaves, you know. Right now these seedlings that popped up here, and we've seen all this beauty here, is no more than maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and that like maybe 3 weeks, about that it is. Around going on 3 weeks. You know, these are seeds I saved from last year coming over into this year, and I reuse the seeds. And guys, look what we're getting right here. There's tons of beauty. You know, there's some other seedlings here that popped up. I don't know what they are. You know, I know, and I think some of this come from the compost. You know, like the callaloo, I think came from the chicken compost. They probably eat the seeds and go through them, and I use the chicken compost back here. And like age added for like 6-7 months, and I use it within the garden here. So all of these leafy greens are getting plenty of nutrients. Yeah, cause you know leafy greens need a lot of nitrogen. You know, so they're gonna get plenty of that from my chicken compost. Yeah. So there's some, what's this, Everglades tomato that's popping up here too, which I think was in the compost. But as for the leafy greens here, these the Florida broadleaf mustard, those are seeds I broadcast all along here. You know, there's some callaloo here, which I think even a papaya. Let me just pop that out. Yeah, and I did plant some cilantro on the edge, you know, in the corners. So hopefully those gonna come up. Like, oh yeah, look, I think I see the cilantro here. See right here, cilantro popping up. Yeah, yep. So the leafy greens, my fall garden is looking amazing, which I'm happy about. Yeah, yep. So let me kind of run down what we have in this garden right now. We have, I think, this Ethiopian kale here. There's callaloo here. There's a Florida broadleaf mustard. There's more Ethiopian kale. Everything is like intertwined with everything. I think there's some chimizinsides here. Chimizinsides right here. Yeah, and I think what it is, once they grow up, you know, there's some of the seedlings gonna stay small, yeah, because the bigger leafy greens gonna be. So there's also like a little bit of succession growing that's gonna happen right here. If you notice, there's a lot of smaller little seedling below these. What's gonna happen is the bigger one's gonna grow real big. I'm gonna harvest them and stuff, and you know, then by next spring we're gonna have these small tiny ones below them gonna actually come through, and then we have that succession just keep going. You know, I did this before, so I know it's gonna work, you know, but I'm proud of what we have going on here, you know. Yeah, the only downside, I said, it's like normally I would be harvesting for Thanksgiving, you know, around that time. You know, won't have that opportunity this, you know, fall to actually do that. But we're gonna probably, by the end of December, we're probably gonna have our first harvest, yeah, and stuff. Yeah, yep. So yeah, this is our fall garden. I will give you a closer look. Beautiful greens. Yeah. as I didn't plant the callaloo, those are just volunteer stuff, maybe from the chicken compost. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, guys. Oh, so let me show you some other seeds. Remember, I was mentioning that it's not too late for maybe somebody in South Florida or even the southwest part of Central Florida or the south part of Central Florida, to actually, start some seeds. Let me show you something. Seeds that I just dropped a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago at least. If you look right here, okay, these guys kind of broadcast some seeds here. I know they're kind of dense. They're gonna just do them thing, come right through. Yeah. See some more here, and I'm still gonna come out here and broadcast more seeds in different areas. That we just have leafy greens growing right through and through the food forest that we could harvest. Let's go over here. Okay. See, we have some right here too. See, small little leafy greens popping through. If you look over here, we have some more here on this side. And I'm gonna broadcast more. Any little patches where I see there's nothing growing, I'm gonna broadcast the seeds here. And a lot of you have been following the channel for a while. You seen me do this before. So as I say, it's not too late. Yeah, these leafy greens thrive in the cooler weather, which is currently on us right now because the fall. So if you haven't start your fall garden yet, you still have time. Just look at mine. It's kind of late, but look at everything is just growing at super speed right now because of the weather conditions. All right, so that is it, guys. So let me turn the camera around and wrap this up. Alright, guys, so that's my fall garden, and every time I come out here and look at that fall garden bed, it's like I'm just smiling from cheek to cheek just to see the amazing growth. Nature is just just have to give thanks. I have gratitude all the time because there's nothing more powerful than nature and the creator itself. So I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I'll be blessed with peace, love, happiness, and kindness. One love. See you guys in the next video.